G'day, Eric Bakker again, and with another frequently asked question. Do antibiotics cause yeast infections? This is a question that many people ask. Many people do take antibiotics, unfortunately, and in my opinion, antibiotic drugs are probably one of the #1 causes of chronic yeast infections, particularly the prolonged and inappropriate and excessive use of broad-spectrum antibiotics. Antibiotics are prescribed on quite a large and wide scale to kill disease-causing bacteria, but unfortunately, they also kill healthy, normal flora throughout the body, and they can actually encourage yeast infection in many people. So antibiotics are implicated, and in my mind, would be one of the prime causes of yeast infections and recurring chronic yeast infections in many patients. One factor that many people don't realize is, did you know that most antibiotic drugs are actually themselves developed from chemicals found in fungi species? So fungi actually create certain chemicals which kill bacteria around them. So by using certain chemicals and creating drugs from them, we can effectively kill bacteria, yet allow the yeast to proliferate. So this is one reason why antibiotics are so effective at killing bacteria, but allowing their own species to thrive. So it's a little known fact. Another little known fact which you may not be aware of is the use of antibiotics in commercial meat. Poultry, for example, chickens, commercial chickens, contain many different types of antibiotics. When you see how poultry are kept crammed in cages, it's not hard to see why they give them antibiotics to prevent diseases. So if you're eating commercial poultry, I recommend you go to Wikipedia and look up antibiotics in chicken or poultry. You might be quite surprised what you'll find. So yes, they are. They're certainly implicated in the development and progression of a yeast infection. In fact, Dr. William Cook wrote extensively about antibiotics in his book, The Yeast Infection. It's a good book and well worth the read for you. So avoiding antibiotic drugs is one step in the right direction if you want to avoid yeast infections, and particularly if you want to permanently cure your yeast infection. In my book, Candida Crusher, I've written about the 11 main causes of yeast infection, and antibiotic drugs, unfortunately, are on top of the list. So I do hope that answers your question. Thank you.